Hey my baby dolls, welcome back to another video. Gotta take a deep breath for this one. Okay, so let's get the vibes going. Let's get the vibes going. So yeah, I'm taking deep breaths because I pretty much know the questions. I just looked at some of the questions. I kind of did a little peep to see what you guys wanted to ask me, and I pretty much feel like I've been knowing what you guys been wanting to ask me for a long time. Yeah, but anyway, let's set the vibe, y'all. Let me not be so damn extra. Okay, I'm about to light me up my candle. Go grab a drink if you need one. Grab some wine. Grab a snack. Because it's a girl chat. So let's shut it up. I'm gonna set this there. Alright, perfect. Alright, my setup is cool. I haven't been in this glam room for a very long time. I haven't filmed a video like this in this room for a very long time. So it feels good to actually be in here. I got me a drink. You guys know I always come through with some type of drink, okay? This is On the Rocks Premium Cocktails. These are actually good. I got into these some months ago. And I have the Cosmopolitan. They have different ones. I just started getting this flavor. The one I usually get, I think it's called like the Ovation or something like that. I like this one. This is pretty cool. This is pretty chill. This makes me feel very chill. The other one makes me feel like more like on my ass. And these things is pretty strong, y'all. I love the bottles. I've been keeping the bottles because they're just so darn cute. Got my ice. Got me a lime in here. I'm being real fancy, y'all. Okay. I'm being real fancy. Gonna put that there. Cheers. Okay. And it's pretty strong. Hopefully I don't see under my arms. I need to shave. Do not judge me. If y'all see something, don't even be under the comments saying, oh my god, she got hair under her arm. Like, when I just told off on myself. Don't do that. A lot of these questions are really the same questions. Like y'all kind of asking me the majority of the same questions. But so some of these are pretty good. Some of these are pretty the same. Okay. So the first question is, how have you been mentally? Honestly, on a roller coaster. Because my life has been, I don't want to say confusing, it's just been very significant. Like, I feel like this time in my life is very significant for some reason. I know the reason behind it, and I just feel like, you know, just a lot just be happening so fast. You know, a lot been happening so fast. So I've been going through the motions. One day I feel like I'm good, and one day I feel like I'm not. And I feel like that just goes with my spiritual awakening that's been happening. And if you've been watching my videos, you pretty much know, like, should know what I'm talking about when I say spiritual awakening. With a spiritual awakening, you go through healing, a lot of healing. And when you're going through a healing process, some days you feel like you got it, and then some days you feel lost as fuck, like what the hell is going on. So mentally, I really feel like things have been a huge shift for me, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Trust me, I'm okay. It's just like, you know, dealing with a huge change can be sometimes a lot, and you're trying to adjust to it. Like, everything that's new that's happening right now to me, I'm just learning how to adjust with the changes. You get what I'm saying? But I can also say that I'm in a better state than I was before, as far as not feeling like I was in that deep hole I used to be in, like really in like a real depressed, sad state, like on and on and on. Like, I'm not in that hole anymore. And it's crazy to say because I used to think like, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna get out of this. I'm just happy that I'm out of it. Sometimes you have to release a lot of things out of your life to get to a point where you're protecting your energy and you're not at a place where you're draining yourself. And I had to learn how to release some things that was draining me, protect my energy at all costs. Because with being so used to certain things, it's hard to let go of what you're used to. Like, that's a huge change. I used to do videos and be really depressed, and you guys never knew that I was depressed. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I can talk about it now, it's amazing because, like, I'm not in that place anymore. It's times where I didn't make videos because I was depressed and you guys didn't know what was going on with me, but I was really going through some shit and you guys did not know. I do feel like I'm growing in a lot of different areas. Okay, so my next question is, how did you get started with your new path with crystals and things? So I've been into crystals. For one, I was into crystals before this new like journey that I've been sharing with you guys. With this new path, how did I get started? First, I have to thank my mentor. If you're watching this, girl, hey girl. She is my spiritual mentor, and she also do other great things as well. She does readings. I've mentioned her a couple times before. I'm wearing one of her products here. This is a raw fire quartz. This helps with balancing emotions, just balance in general. It also helps with ADD, ADHD. If you know what I'm saying, you got too much going on. It helps with you just to focus on what you need to focus on. So it helps with balancing and stability. I'm sorry. It's a very highly energetic stone. I'm sorry, you guys, my damn phone. If you guys want this stone, she does have these on her website. I'll leave it down below. So that's a little bit something about this crystal, just in case you guys were wondering. It helps with so many other things too. I'm gonna link the link where it can basically break it down for you about this stone, the benefits of it. So if you want to, you know, read it yourself, you can. So I'll leave the link down below about this one specifically. So I actually feel good now that I'm wearing it. I definitely feel like I needed it on today. So what I normally do is I wear certain crystals and quartz depending on like my mood for the day. So if I know I'm kind of like low on energy, I would wear a crystal that's going to uplift me. Where if, you know, if I'm going through emotions, I want to wear a crystal that helps with my emotions. Or I feel like I'm about to go somewhere where I know for sure like it's gonna be like some bad energy or weird vibes or some shit like that. I'm gonna wear a protective stone. Like, I'm gonna wear something that's gonna protect me from bad energy. You know what I'm saying? As you learn crystals, as you do your own research on it, then you'll know how to wear them and stuff like that. Or if you know you're about to go take a test, you know, like, or something like that, and you're nervous, wear a crystal that's going to calm your anxiety down. Like, you know, like, kind of change your mood. Oh y'all, I forgot to put on my primer. Like, I haven't worn no makeup in a minute, so I'm about to be feeling myself because I haven't worn makeup in a while. It's been a minute. You can learn how to cleanse your crystals, how to energize your crystals. I know with amethyst, it's a good healing stone. So if you want something that's good for healing and a protective stone, that's a good one. Amethyst is, everybody kind of pretty much knows amethyst, but I don't know if everybody knows like the benefits from the amethyst stone. Also, my mentor really helped me with my path in so many different ways. She has helped me learn about my spiritual baths, which has really been beneficial during this time. She has really helped me learn how to like go through my shadow work. And shadow work is basically something you do when you're going through your spiritual awakening. So if you guys don't know what shadow work is, it's basically like going back into your inner child and you're healing from your inner child, from deep-rooted issues that you've been suppressing, that you have suppressed and suppressed. She have definitely sent me questions that I'll like need to ask myself, and like I love journaling, but I'm journaling so much more than I ever have. I always journal though. Like I always love writing. I love doing that. So that was never an issue. That's a part of your spiritual awakening too. It's just always journaling, because you want to keep this. You want to keep what you're going through in written, so you can always go back and be like, wow, like I overcame this or overcame that, or that's what I went through. Like, you know, you can always just go back to what you've experienced to see how far you've come. I definitely feel like with the shadow work, she's helped me with that. Like a lot of stuff that I didn't even know that I suppressed. I used to like, I really thought like I never suppressed anything. Like, but when you go through your shadow work, you realize like, damn, this is why I act this way, or this is why I do these type of things in this way. That's why it's just like everything is just like, this is why, this is why, this is why. And you you do figure out yourself so much more. Like you be learning yourself all over again, because it's just like, not to say we abandon ourselves, but sometimes we do. We kind of abandon our own selves, and how crazy does that sound? We abandon ourselves. And when I say abandon ourselves, we don't really seek and really figure out who we are and what we want. And we be so stuck on our traumas, and you know, it really reflects on us as an adult, like how we move, how we speak to each other, the things that we do. Like, you know what I'm saying? It really plays a part how we think. You know what I'm saying? So when I done my shadow work and I've seen what I've suppressed, I'm like, damn, it's crazy. You have to really heal from your inner child. Like you really have to, because if you don't, it's gonna reflect so hard. Like it's gonna really reflect on you as a person when you get older, and it shows. Because one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to start a family, you don't want to get married, and then you're basically, for one, you're not healed, so now you're bringing in children into your life, and then you're passing on unhealed trauma to them because you're not healed. And now you're like, now it's going on for generations and generations and generations, the same toxic, you know, low vibrational like flow. You just don't want to do that, you know what I mean? Hopefully I'm making sense. Hopefully I'm not like really talking all over the place. I feel like I'm making better sense when I'm not recording. I don't know why I feel like that, but I do. That's just a natural thing that I just be feeling. But healing from my inner child is really making a huge change, and how I view things, my perspectives have changed, like really have changed in so many different ways. Just how I view life, how I view people, how just everything. Like once you really heal yourself, and a lot of people feel like, I don't have to heal from that, or there's nothing wrong with me. That's because it's so deep rooted that you haven't really sat down to really think about it. And when I did that, it was so many emotions that came up. I just start to cry like every time. Like every time I figure out something new, like damn, that's how you know it's deep rooted as fuck. Like deep rooted issues. That's how you know. Because one thing you don't want to do is get into a relationship, get into a marriage, get into, you know, having a family, having kids, and then you put on all of that trauma onto your kids, and because you're not healed, you know what I'm saying? And now it's just flowing to generations and generations, and it's, you know, it's just an ongoing thing, and it just never stops. Where's all my brushes, girl? They're not all my brushes, but okay. I feel like my brushes just be getting up and walking away from me. Do y'all be feeling like that with y'all makeup too? Like, I be like, what the fuck? Or just anything. The remote control. It just be getting up and leaving, or somebody be taking my shit. Like, for real. Ooh, y'all, I'm starting to feel this drink. Let me slow down, actually. Let me slow down. And that's the reason why I said hopefully I'm making sense. And also what I've learned is, this is a really good question. I'm so glad you asked me this, because I just thought about something else. Like, this can go on and on and on and on. It's like so deep, this question to me right now, because it's really relatable while I'm going through the spiritual awakening. Also, it's like you start to understand why you attract certain things, because that's in your frequency, you know. Say for instance, you dealt with a parent. It starts from the household. Let's talk, because we're talking about inner child. So say for instance, like, you're in a household where your dad or your mother, doesn't matter, whoever is like the guardian, and you was used to somebody yelling at you for no reason, or like mental abuse, physical abuse, you know, being talked to a certain way. You start to get used to it. You start to get used to it because that's all you know. Subconsciously, you start to get used to those ways. So when you get older, because you're not healed from it and that's all you know, you start to attract those same type of people. Do you get what I'm saying? You start to attract those same type of people, and you be like, damn. And not even knowing. And that's the crazy part. Not even knowing, like, damn. Because you've gotten so used to it. Like, you started to think like it was normal. Not even knowing it's normal. Are y'all flowing with me? So it's like, you get into a relationship, you meet somebody, and they have these same type of ways, because that's still in your frequency. That's what you're attracting, because you're not healed. And you get what I'm saying? It just all comes out to the same thing, and you think it's okay. So if you get into a relationship where somebody is triggering the same things that you used to deal with when you was a child, it's like you're not even noticing. And people always be like, well, why I can't find this type of person, or why I can't do this or do that. That's because maybe sometimes we have to check ourselves first and figure out what is going on with us. And it's easy to say, like, ain't nothing wrong with me. That's easy to say. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. What's wrong with me? Why can't I find the right person? It's okay to check in with yourself and be like, okay, let me take a step back and figure out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to get you first. It starts from the beginning. You. What do you really want? Because sometimes we don't even really know what we really want. We don't even know what can trigger us from our past, and then we get into a relationship that trigger us from our past, from our inner child, not even knowing, because we're not healed. It goes back to not being healed. And it's like, damn. People to this day that's older than me, younger than me, doesn't matter, are still dealing with it to this day. They don't even know. That just goes back to me saying how my mentor has helped me understand things from a different perspective, on a whole different level. So it's really important to get you right within. You right within. And it's easy to say, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. I don't need to what do I need to heal from? Nothing happened to me. But you know, we suppress so much that sometimes we don't even know until we sit in our own shit. Like, you have to really sit in your shit. And you know how hard it is to sit in your shit? Really sit in your shit? Let's talk about it. And I'm sorry, you guys, I had to stop the video just to say this because I thought of something else. Like I said, this can go on and on of this journey, but also with Black communities, Black families, all we did was sweep things under the rug. And this can go for all ethnicities, this can go for all, you know, cultures and things like that. But I'm speaking from, you know, what I've went through, what I've experienced. So, and when we go through these things without knowing how to communicate, we don't talk about things, and we sweep things under the rug, all that suppression, all that built up, all, it's like, that's what I say when I say deep rooted. It's so deep rooted to the point where we just never fix it. And we just go on with our lives like we've always known how to, but there's always have to be a change. There needs to be a change. Because when you, like I said, when you get families, when you get a daughter or a son, now you don't even know how to communicate with them. You're sweeping things under the rug. You're sweeping their feelings under the rug. And like, how fair is it to them? That shit is hurtful. That shit is hurtful. And now we just passing it on to generations and generations and generations. And then when we get into relationships, also getting into relationships, we don't even know how to freaking communicate. The communications suck ass because we're so surface leveled. We're not really getting deeper with one another. Everything is just on the surface. But like I said, this topic can go on and on. And every time I, you know, even just sit and think about it, it's always something new that's going to come up. But I had to address this as well, because I felt like this right here is just so important. I know I have a lot of people on here that from different ages that watches me, and it's beautiful. Like, I have teenagers, I have people in my age, middle 20s, early 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and it's so beautiful to see because it's just a beautiful thing to see. Especially people that's older than me that watches me. That really touches me. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that are around my mom's age. Not saying y'all old. I'm not saying y'all old. Y'all look good, okay? Y'all not saying that. Y'all are doing it, okay? I don't think 40 is old. I don't think 50 is old. Nothing is old. You make life how you make it. If you say you old, then that's what it is. If you say you young, that's what it is, okay? I ain't calling nobody old. You are who you say you are. And life is what you make it, okay? But anyway, like I said, I can keep going on and on about, you know, this specific topic, and I'm so glad someone asked because it was meant for me to get this out. Let me catch my breath. I'm wearing these Mystic lashes. I love this brand from the beauty supply store. That's the style right there. So go ahead and screenshot it if you like. Okay. Okay, y'all. So someone said, I love your smile, but since your new journey, what inspired you to do that? I was, like I said before, I was in a really dark place and didn't know why I was in a dark place for a long time. And I didn't know how to get out of it. I didn't know. But something did help me get out of it. Something did inspire me to get to better me. But we're gonna get to that. Hold on. What are you most proud of yourself for? This is what my nail technician just asked me. And why am I feel like I'm about to get emotional? Because I am. That was fast. I'm glad I didn't set my face yet. It's hard. Hold on. I didn't expect myself to start crying. I'm doing my face. So, what I'm most proud, what are you most proud, I'm sorry, fuck, can I read? What are you most proud of yourself for? I feel like I've came a really long way. And when I say that, I mean it with my fucking chest. Finally discovering what I deserve and releasing what didn't serve me any purpose anymore. Releasing things or people that weighed me down or took my energy, took my light from me. I feel like that's the most thing. Y'all always see me cry. Y'all always see me get emotional. Like, that's what be blowing me. That's funny because I'm crying and laughing at the same time, because it's like, it's mixed emotions. It's like crying of joy, crying of like just from each and every way. I'm most proud of myself for not standing on what the fuck I said. Because it's times where I said something and not stood on it. Like, I'll go back against my word and not be standing on my shit. But I can finally say, like, I stood on my shit. I said what I said and I meant what the fuck I said. So it's just like, it is what the fuck it is. I'm proud of myself for going through this healing journey, healing myself from wounds, figuring out what Lyric wants, what's best for Lyric, and not just dealing with shit, because I feel like, you know, proud of myself for a lot of things. A lot of things. And I'm talking about specifically right now. Like, I'm proud of myself for a lot of things, but I'm specifically talking about what I'm proud of myself for at this moment. So yeah, I really got emotional because that was really heartfelt for me. And my nail tech, she asked me this, and it's, I gotta move on. I gotta move on to the next topic because I feel like I'm gonna cry again. Whew. Crying and shit, girl, shut up. But it's so many times where I've sat in her chair and we have like really heartfelt conversations, and we talk about so much stuff that y'all don't know. And, you know, I talked to her about a whole lot of stuff. So it's like, I feel like she pretty much know what those things are. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the next question. I feel like I'm ruining my concealer. I'm really ruining my concealer, and I'm so happy that I didn't set my face with my powder, because it'll just be ruined. Because I feel like I came a really long way. And when I say a really long way, and even with like, as far as controlling my emotions, and also knowing what energy to give to what, because everybody don't deserve your energy. And looking back at how I used to react to things, it was just fucking chaotic, like crazy as fuck. And now I think to myself, like, my perspective is different. So now I'm like, okay, react to things this way, Lyric. Do things this way instead, so that it doesn't take your energy or drain you. If you know it's gonna drain you, if you know it's gonna take the life out of you, don't even fuck with it. Sometimes you gotta leave shit where it's at. Leave people and things in its delusional ass state. Like, just leave it there. It's not worth it. Like, some stuff is just not worth it, and I'm realizing that. And sometimes we always try to get our point across, but sometimes it's just like you have to take a step back, and if you constantly try to get your point across and you seem like it's not getting across, ain't nobody fucking listening, it's not being heard, at that point you just need to let it fucking go. Let it go. Don't give it no more damn energy. It's not worth it, because at the end of the day, it's going to keep draining the life out of you. And that's why I always say I'm so glad that I'm out of that hole, I'm out of that darkness, because that shit is no fucking joke. That shit ain't, that was the worst. Girl, what you growling for? My dog growling. She hears something I don't hear. But that was the worst place I could be in. Do you hear me? Worst place. Worst place. Let me clean up my concealer, y'all, because y'all got me crying and stuff. Advice on how to stay authentic and not to be sucked in by social trends. Like the it girl, clean girl trend. That comes with just authentically, how can I say it? Really knowing who the fuck you are. I never really felt like I needed to stay on this trend of things. I always felt like didn't give a fuck. Like I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? That just comes within. You know, not having no like insecurities, because sometimes we can naturally, it comes up. You see things on social media, so you feel like that's how you gotta be, but you don't, because all that stuff get washed up. Trying to be like everybody else, like really what sticks out is who you are authentically. Be you regardless of what trend is going on, regardless of what's going on, because trends, what they do, they come and they go. It's a trend. It doesn't stay. That's what trends are. Like, it's a season thing. That's what trends are. Do you want to be seasonal? Do you want to be seasonal? No. You want to be timeless. That's what you want to be. That's my advice to that. I'm timeless, baby. I'm not no damn trend. This is an ongoing thing. It's not going to fucking stop. No, dead ass. I'm laughing, but I'm serious. Like, that's the only thing I can say to that. Baby, y'all better record this part of what I'm saying and tag me on my story. Put it on your story and tag me in it, baby. I'm not fucking playing. I'm serious. What I just said was fucking facts. I'm dead ass. I'm so damn serious. I do not play when it comes to y'all. When y'all ask me for advice, I keep it real. Contour real quick. Hold on, y'all, before I get to the rest of these questions. I'm gonna ask like what 2 or 3 questions and I'll be done. I think that's it. Okay, so the last question I want to ask is, what have you guys been wanting to know for a very long time? Like, this has been this has been like the highest question. This is my last question for this video. It's been like the highest question that you guys can ask me just on a regular basis. Damn near every video. I don't feel right saying, where's you and Lee? Did you and Bae break up? What's up with you guys? What's going on? Like, majority, a lot of these questions is that. Can we get a video with you and Lee, please? Are you guys broken up? What's your relationship status? Are you single? Are you single? Are you single? Yes, I am single. It feels so fucking weird because I've been in a relationship for damn near 5-6 years. 5 years going on 6. That's a long time. And have I ever would have thought that I would have said this on my channel at that? Hell no. Like, never. Like, that's why it has taken me a long time to say, because you guys are asking me in every video. Under my comments, that's all I see. And I get it. You guys are used to seeing certain things, and when you don't see it, it's just like, what's going on? I get it. But you guys have to know, breakups aren't easy. When people are ready to talk about it, they will. I'm not like everybody else on this shit. I don't like, as soon as something happens, I don't jump off and start talking about it. Like, I know, come on now. I know with like breakups on YouTube, or breakups is just in general on social media, like, y'all are the first persons to know. Like, people, like, I'm not that type. This was a very emotional transition for me. This was some deep shit. So I'm not gonna hop on here and be like, yeah, we broken up, like a breakup video. I'm not doing that. That's just not me. And it goes back to one of the questions that I think it was saying, like, how to authentically be you when it's like trends or whatever. Be yourself. I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna sit up here and do a, oh, we broke up video. That's not me. But only if I feel right in my spirit to talk about it, that's when I'll do it. When I'm called to. When I feel naturally called to do it, I'll do it, like today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't force it. This is not forced. I feel like, yes, it's uncomfortable or unreal to speak on, because, you know, y'all been here from the beginning. This is the only person I showed on my channel ever before. So not only just that, that was my relationship, not y'all. So you guys only seen what was shown, and you know, so that's not, it's not easy to say. It don't even feel right saying, you know. Sometimes it's be like, what the fuck are you saying, girl? Are you really saying you single? Are you really saying that out your mouth? You just said what you just thought you should say it. So try not to cry, because my makeup is set and I just don't want to go there. But it's okay to cry. Crying is a part of the healing process. That's okay. It doesn't make you look weak. It's not to make you feel weak. It's not to make you look weak. It's just hard. It's a part of the healing process. It is what it is. This is real life. I just wanted to say it when I was ready to. And I know you guys were asking me like crazy. I'm like, when is it going to stop? When is it going to stop? Y'all are asking me like crazy. I want to say it when I'm ready. That's not easy to say. If that is the case, it ain't easy to talk about. I'm dealing with my healing process, and still is. You know what I'm saying? You guys are just going along the journey with me, and that's part of the reason why I call it Dollface Diaries, is because it's like my diary. All of the things that y'all are seeing, all of the changes, the new paths, the new journeys that I'm experiencing, this is a real life thing for me. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what the future may hold between us, but that's not my focus right now. My focus is lyric. It's me. And you know, if things are meant to happen, they will be. It's a deep, real, it's a real deep subject. People play around on here with breakups. What the fuck? Fuck, I got a tear going down my eye, and I'm supposed to do that. People play around with breakups on here like that shit is not easy. Say, oh, we broken up, oh, breakup video, and they'll post that shit right when they broke up. That shit ain't easy for me. So this one's just not no regular shit to me. So that's what it is. You guys can stop asking me. I won't be announcing it anymore. You guys can stop asking me under my comments. That's it from here. I won't be talking about why it happened. I'm not talking about that. That's between me and her. I'm not talking about it, okay? I'm not telling you guys what happened. Like I said, if I'm called to talk about it one day, then I will. But right now, I don't feel like it'll be natural. This was natural. This right here is natural for me. I will do it when my heart, my spirit feel called to do it. Do I feel called to do it right now to really break down what happened, what I went through? No, it's not. But whenever that time is, then you guys will get it. But don't ask me shit else, okay? It's hard for y'all to see it because, like, y'all been here from the start. Y'all seen a lot, you know? But imagine how I feel. It's my situation. It's my shit. So imagine how I feel. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I'm ending the video at. I love y'all so much for even sticking with me this long, this through. Just to say that all on camera was a lot. Sometimes it don't feel real, you know? Don't feel real. But child, I'm a crybaby. I'm gonna be crying forever. Crying forever. My makeup okay, y'all? I feel like I fucked it up a little bit, but I'll be fine. I have a lot in store for my future. I'm destined for so much greatness in my life. Out of these experiences that I'm having, this, I swear, this life period right now, what the hell is going on with my necklace? Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. This life period right now is so significant for me. I just know for sure this time right now, it has to be some good, Lord, come out of this, right? Something bigger and better is coming from this. Something huge that's going to shake my world in the most amazing, incredible way. Like, you trying to show me something. I just know for sure. Y'all, like, I just know for sure he trying to show out and show up. My spirit team, my ancestors is coming through. Like, you got the power, so let's get it. That's what I just heard. Let's get it. Let's go. It's up from here. Come on, it's up from here. Period. You got this. You are the star. You are the show. You are the head honcho of the table. I am the star of the room. I am the light of the fucking show. I am the head honcho of the motherfucking table. Do you hear me? Do I gotta say it again? You heard me. I am the star of the motherfucking room. I am the light of the show. You need the light for the motherfucking show, or that shit gonna be motherfucking dim. I am the head honcho of the motherfucking table. Do you hear me? You know what? When you loud, when your aura is loud, you ain't even gotta say much. Anyways, I love y'all so much. This is the ending of the video. I'm done with the questions. I hope y'all enjoyed. I honestly can say this is one of my most meaningful question and answers. My most heartfelt question and answers I've ever did. I've done a lot of Q&As, but this one is the most one that touched me the most. This is like crazy. This is crazy, but it's amazing. Nothing from this is bad. Everything out of this is becoming for the good, for the greater good. for the best. When I say the best, like bigger and better than I've ever known. Bigger and better than I can't even explain it. That's how big it is. That's how big it is. But anywho, I love y'all, and I hope to see you baby dolls in my next video. I'm excited. I love y'all so much, and I thank y'all for supporting me and rocking with me and loving me the way that you do. I love y'all so much. I'll see you baby dolls in my next video. Mwah.